Yeah, many debates at the WMT Waterloo Morning Tribune Studios in Cedar Rapids.
Oh yeah, Bob Bruce. I think he's on. He might be on right now. I don't know if he's on in the area though. I'm beating his brains out. Bob's okay, but he can't handle me. You know that, don't you? Don't you, BT? Come on, man. You know that. By the way, who's going to win the World Series?
Really like to see my Twins shock the world with a win tonight. I used to be their locker room guard for a couple of seasons at the old Met Stadium.
You were what? You were
you
were the locker room guard.
Locker room guard for the Twins and Vikings in the final 2 seasons at the old Met.
How long did you live up there and work up there?
It would have been from 1980 to 82, and kind of that transition from the Metropolitan Stadium in Bloomington to the downtown Humpty Dome, as they called it.
The Humpty Dome. Were you working for a security service or?
Sim security, yes. And then, I had some experience at the airport working security for airlines, and know some of the tricks of how people try to conceal things to get them aboard aircraft, and be kind of interesting to see if they still work.
Yeah, were you an armed security officer?
No, unarmed. In fact, I had a great experience with the late great actor John Houseman checking his bags for one of the airlines, and he didn't want them to be checked, and I'm checking Houseman's bags, and he didn't want in this great actor.
Mm-hmm.
He actually starts walking over me, and I'm matching his baggage check while he's walking right over me at the turnstile. That's my only contact with the late.
He was showing you disrespect, PT. Yeah, there was a great. I used to love Married with Children. Do you ever see that show, Married with Children? I used to love that. There was an episode, Al Bundy, security dude. I used to love that. Anyway, you are running for mayor, of course. And can you give us any insight? Let's pick up with, you're surprising me here. This wasn't on your resume, or at least I didn't know it was, that you were a security officer. How would being a security officer help you if you were elected mayor?
Well, I've seen the large community venues and very detail-oriented, what's allowed at major events. One time at the Metrodome, we hosted a visit by the vice president of the time, George Bush, under Reagan. And, it's a security detail that is sometimes necessary. In fact, I had a talk this morning with the Webster County Auditor. Just mentioned briefly to her some of Joel Miller, Lynn County Auditor's issues, and why he's moved many of the voting precincts out of the schools into the churches, and it's for security reasons. And I explained just recently here in Fort Dodge how difficult it was for me the last 15 minutes of the voting day on the school board election to enter the First Presbyterian Church here in town, my voting precinct.
Mm-hmm.
And wanted that improved because I think I had maybe to go to about 3 different doors, and I finally got in, and they're locking it at night, which I understand for security reasons. But I want to make sure that someone that maybe didn't have the patience I did to go get my write-in votes in for school board, that they have that opportunity, that they just don't walk away from voting if they have a locked door at the precinct where they should be voting.